Okay, folks. So we are at we're at Mount Pleasant, Iowa, at Old Threshers. Most folks know Old Threshers because of the annual reunion, but the grounds are open throughout the year, even in the wintertime. History is almost around every corner. You'll see tractors from companies like John Deere, Case, International Harvester, Oliver, and Minneapolis Milling. Each one helped shape American agriculture. Think about it. This tractor may be over 100 years old, but it's still here telling its story.
It steers just like a team of horses do. So that but this big monstrosity produced 7 horsepower. That's all it makes. But you could unhook it from the wagon when you went to town, and you could pull a plow with it, or you could pull a seeder or a disc. But it was that advent to try to convince people that had horses, hey, it works just like your horse.
Before diesel engines became common, there was steam-powered farms, sawmills, and all kinds of equipment. I like visiting places like this because you don't just read about history, you get to see it up close. I'm in the trolley right here. Now this would be I believe that's your throttle. The air brake would be there. Whistle, don't know what that is. Oh, that's your whistle. Which one is that? I assume that's for the catenary wire, which goes up to the wires up there. This is pretty similar to what the Fort Dodge Des Moines and Southern would have done back in the day. We have two seats. One of my favorite parts is the trolley system. These historic streetcars once pulled people throughout cities and towns, and today you can still ride them right here in Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Where you sit down in front of trolley cars. You can hear the trolleys farting. Like that old song. He stalled it. He didn't push the clutch.
I don't like to crowd the people on the. It's not like I can pass it.
Before most families had cars, electric trolleys like this were a common way to travel. It's amazing that they are still running today.
Worked for a place in Milwaukee many years ago. Worked for Wellmark across the field in Des Moines many years ago. You've got that one before. All right, so this is called your controller, and there are 5 points. So if you could take this apart, there's direct current coming in here, and so there are resistors, 5 of them, and so that's kind of like your gears. And so what's different about this is they're called points. So there's like 5 points you can use, okay, to get going. You never want to stay more than 3 to 5 seconds at any point, except for the 5th point, which I'll show you later. This is your controller to go forward and backwards. There's a neutral setting as well. And then this is your brake, air brake. And then you've got your horn here. You've got your bell here. What more do you need to know? Okay. So for this car, the front doors can be open or shut. It's a cold day, so we'll leave them shut. But there are levers in this one for both the see, this is front, back, and middle. And with that, I think I'll let's sit down here. And we want to go especially slow over this curve here. It's kind of a big point for cars to derail, so we barely.
Yeah, you don't want to derail.
You want me to go and show you how it's done for at least this first curve?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that. So whenever we're going to take off, we always keep it, and then we let off the air brake. We wait till the air is completely out. You can kind of hear it go down, and then you just go ahead and pull it into the first point. People are going to take videos, so make us proud.
Don't mess up.
Yeah, no pressure.
Don't worry.
At least you got a seat.
Yeah. So am I ready to take off?
Well, so we want to ding ding. And you take the pressure off the brake all the way over. Yep. Okay, now remember, there's just the first point. You don't want to have your hand on this necessarily, but probably best to have it up here on the brake.
So if a car runs out in front of you,
Or yeah, other things, people too. But go ahead and just take us to the first point. We're going to feel a little lurch. Okay. Count 1,000, 1,000, 2,000. The next point. And push it back to 0. There you go. Yeah, that's the whistle. Get your hand on the brake in case you need it. You'll probably want to grab it from the other direction. There you go.
give a little bit more throttle.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. We just want to go slowly here is where they're approaching where the track separates. Okay, pull a point. And it'll really quick here, you'll start to feel it lunge forward, and then gravity will take care of the rest. Kind of like right past this cheese box car. But yeah, it's a good thing to keep an eye out for your speed here. Now go ahead and pull a point. Got the speed. Another point. Another point. Another. And one more. There you go. Just keep it there. We don't want to slow down at all.
Old Threshers isn't just a place to see old machines. It's a place where history is still being preserved.
Want to let it